Hello friends, in this video tutorial we are going to make simple CRUD system by using PHP PDO module, which is an object-oriented version for do operation with database. It is more secure than other database driver, and in this driver there is no possibility of SQL injection hacking. For making this system we have also used JQuery Datatables plugin with Ajax and Bootstrap framework. In this system we will display tabular data in JQuery Datatables plugin, and for insert update delete operation we will use Ajax. So all this operation will be done on single page without going to other page. So, in short, we have make simple single page CRUD application. In this application we have also used Bootstrap framework. We will use Bootstrap module for insert and update data. In this application we will also upload image with data also, so we have also cover how to upload image with form data by using Ajax. Now let's start learning these things. This is our CRUD database, and in this we have one table with name like users, and in this table there is 4 table column like id, first name, last name and image. In this table we have already inserted some data into this table. This is our index page, and in this page we have include some JavaScript and CSS file. In JavaScript we have include jQuery library file, jQuery.Datatables files for Datatables plugin, datatable.bootstrap file. This file is required when we have include Datatables with Bootstrap. And in CSS we have include Bootstrap CSS file and Datatables.bootstrap file. This file is required when we have used Bootstrap with Datatables plugin. This is upload folder in which we will upload user image file into this folder. First we want to fetch data from CRUD database and display on this index page, so we have defined one division tag with attribute class is equal to table responsive. Under this tag we have defined one HTML table with attribute it is equal to user data. In this table we will load Datatables plugin with CRUD database data. Under this table we have defined open and close table head tag, and between this tag we have defined open and close table row tag. In between this table we have defined 5 table heading like image, first name, last name, edit and delete. After defining table definition, now we want load Datatables plugin on this table, so we have go to write jQuery code, and here we have write variable data table is equal to $, with table id user data as selector with data table method. This method will initialize Datatables plugin on this table. Under this data table method we have set processing option set to true. This option will activate processing option of Datatables plugin. Then after we have write other option like server-side option set to true, this option activates server-side operation. After this we have write order option set with blank array. In data table method we have write Ajax method, and under this method we can define URL option set to fetch.php. We have send request to this fetch.php page, and under Ajax we have also write second option like type set to post. Here we have used post method. Suppose we want to remove table column order from first, fourth and fifth table column, because in first column we have display image, and 4 and 5th table we have display edit and delete button, and this plugin will automatically activate table order. So remove table column Ajax order, so we have write column definition option, and under this option we have write targets option, and under this option we have writ table column number like 0, 3 and 4 in array format. For remove order we have write to order able option set to false. This option will remove table column order from above defined table column. After define datatable definition, now we have moved to write PHP code in fetch.php page. So first we have make database connection, so we have create one database.php page, and under this page we have write $connection is equal to new PDO driver class object. Under this object we have write MySQL drive with :host is equal to localhost. Database name is equal to crud, username set to root and password set to blank value. So we have make database connection in this database.php file. After making database connection file, now we have moved to fetch.php file, and we want to include that file into this fetch.php file for making database connection. So we have write include statement with database.php file. On this page first we have write $query variable is equal blank value. In this variable we will create select query for fetch data from users table. Then after we have also write $output variable is equal to array data type. In this variable we will store users table data in HTML format and other required data for JQuery Datatables. After this we have write $query variable, and in this variable we have append query like select star from users table. So this basic select query. In this variable we will append query for search data and order table column data and limit data per page. Now we have write if statement, and in condition we have write set function with $post search value variable. If we have write something in search box, then this condition will true and it will execute if block of code. Under this condition we have write $query variable, and in this variable we have append query like where first name like $post search value variable %. Here $post search value variable value get from Datatables search box, and it will search query and first name table column. Again we have write $query variable, and we have append query like or last name like $post search value variable with %sign. This will search query and last name table column data. So if we write something in Datatables search box, then this block of code will execute. After this we have again write if statement, and in condition we have write set function with $post order variable. If we have click on any table column order, then this condition will true and it will execute this if block of code. Under this block we have write $query variable, and under this variable we have append query like order by $post order 0 column variable with $post order 0 directory variable. So when we have click on table column order arrow, then this block of code will execute. Otherwise it will execute else block of code, and under this we have write $query variable, and under this variable we have append query like order by id in descending order. So this code order table column order. Now we have write if statement again for limit the data per page. So we have write if statement, and under this we have write $post length variable value not equal to -1. So when page load this condition will be true. Under this block we have write $query variable, and under this variable we have append query like limit $post start variable comma $post length variable. This query for display data per page. Now we have write $statement variable is equal to database connection string like $connection variable with prepare statement, and under the statement we have write $query variable. After this we want to execute this prepare statement, so we have write $statement variable with execute method. This method will execute prepare statement. Now we want to fetch result from query execution, so we have write $result variable is equal to $statement variable with fetchAll method. This method will fetch query execution and store into $result variable. Then after we have write $data variable is equal to array data type. In this variable we will store user data. Now we want to get the number of rows in query results, so we have write $filtered rows variable is equal to $statement variable with row count method. This method return number of rows from query result. After this we want to fetch data from $result variable, so we have write for each loop with $result variable as $row variable. By using for each loop we will fetch data from $result variable. Under this loop we have write $image variable is equal to blank value. In this variable we will store image name from user table. After this we have write if statement, and in condition we have write $image variable value is not equal to blank. This condition will check if this variable value is blank, then it will execute if block of code. Under this block we have write $image variable is equal to image tagged with attribute source is equal to upload folder name / $row image variable with attribute width is equal to 50 and height is equal to 35. But suppose $image variable is equal to blank, then it will equal to else block, and under this we have write $image variable is equal to blank. After this we have again defined one new variable $subarray is equal to array data type. In this variable first we want to store $image data, so we have write $subarray variable is equal to $image variable. After this we want to store value of first name table column, so we have write $subarray variable is equal to $row first name variable. Same we want to store value of last name table column, so we have write subarray variable is equal to $row last name variable. Now we want to create update data button and store into $subarray variable, so we have write $subarray variable is equal to button tagged with attribute type is equal to button, name is equal to update, it is equal to $row id variable, class is equal to update, and button text is equal to update. Here in id attribute we have stored dynamic value of id table column. Same way we want to create delete button and store into $subarray variable, so we have write $subarray variable is equal to button tagged with attribute type is equal to button, name is equal to delete, it is equal to $row id variable, class is equal to delete, and button text is equal to delete. Here also we have stored dynamic value in id attribute. After this now we store $subarray variable value into $data array variable, so we have write $data array variable is equal to $subarray variable. So this we have fetch data from user table and store into $data variable. Now we want to get total of rows in users table, so for this first we have create one function.php file, and in this we have create one function get total all records function. This function will return total records of user table. Under this function first we have include database connection file. Then after we have write $statement variable is equal to database connection variable $connection with prepare method with statement like select star from users table. Now we want to execute this prepare statement, so we have write $statement variable with execute method. This method will execute prepare statement. And in this function lastly we have write return statement with $statement variable with row count function. This function return number of rows from query execution. Now we have again go fetch.php function and first include this function.php under this page by using include statement. after including function.php page. Now we have write $output variable is equal to array, and in this array we have write first key draw with value $post draw variable. In second key we have write records total key with value $filtered rows variable in which we have store rows. In third key we have write records filtered with value get from get total all records function which we have create under function.php file. And last key we have write data with $data variable in which we have store user table data. After store all data in $output variable, now we want send to Ajax request, so we have write echo statement with JSON encode function with $output variable. This function will convert PHP array to JSON string and send to Ajax request. Now we have save code and check output on browser. Friends, you can see when page has been loaded, then we can see that users table data has been displayed into Datatables plugin. Here you can see user data in Datatables plugin with extra feature like search table data, Ajax table column order and pagination automatically. This all feature we have get by using Datatables plugin. We can also see update and delete button also. Now we have moved to write add data new data. So we have go to index page and here write button tagged with attribute type is equal to button, it is equal to add button data toggle is equal to modal, data target is equal to hash user modal and button text add. Here data toggle attribute is used for direct action to modal and data target attribute is used for activate user modal. Now we want to create modal for insert data form. So first we have write division tagged with attribute that is equal to user modal and class is equal to modal and fade. Under this division tag we have write division tag attribute class is equal to modal dialog, this class defined modal. Then after under this tag we have defined form tagged with attribute method is equal to post, it is equal to user form and encryption is equal to multi-part form data. This attribute is used when we have upload file to server. After this we have write division tagged with attribute class is equal to modal header. This class defined header of modal and under this tag we have one close modal button and header tagged with class is equal to modal title with text like add user. After defining header now we have write division tagged with attribute class is equal to modal body, this class defined body of modal. Under modal body we have defined form element and first we have create text box for enter first name, so we have write input type is equal to text with attribute name is equal to first name and it is equal to first name. Same way for enter last name, we have write input type is equal to input type is equal to text with attribute name is equal to last name and it is also equal to last name. For upload user image we have write input type is equal to file with attribute name is equal to user image and it is also user image. Below this file tag we have create span tagged with attribute it is equal to user uploaded image. Under this tag we will display uploaded image. After defining form field now we have write division tagged with attribute class is equal to modal footer. This class defined footer of modal. In this modal we have write input type is equal to hidden with attribute name is equal to user ID and it is equal to user ID. In this tag we will store id of user. After this we have also defined one more hidden tag with attribute name is equal to operation and did also operation and value is equal to add. In this tag we will store action like insert or update. Below this tag we have create one submit button like input type is equal to submit with attribute name is equal to action, it is equal to action and value is equal to add. When we will click on this button, form will be submitted. Now we have moved to write jQuery code for insert data, so we have write $ with document selector with on method, and under this method we have right click event with form id user form with one function event, so when form will submit then this code will execute. Under this code first we have write event.prevent default method, this method will stop to submit form data. Then after we want to get the value of text box of first name and last name and store into first name and last name variable. After getting text box value now we have write variable extension is equal to $ with file tag id user image with value method dot split method with pop method dot lowercase method. This code will return extension of selected image and store into extension variable. Now we have write if statement and in condition we have write extension variable value is not equal to blank. If this variable value is not blank then it will execute if block of code. Under this block we have write if statement and in condition we have write jQuery.inArray method with two argument. In first argument we have write extension variable and in second argument we have write allowed image extension is equal to -1. If selected file extension is not matched with allowed extension then it will execute if block of code, and under this we have write alert message like invalid image file. After this we want to remove selected file from file tag, so we have write $file tag id user image dot value method with blank value. Then after we have again write if statement and in condition we have write first name variable is not equal to blank and last name variable is also not equal to blank value. If both variable has some value then it will execute if block of code, otherwise it will execute else block of code. In else block we have write alert with message like both fields are required. This alert message will be displayed on web page. But suppose both variable has some value then it will execute if block of code, and under this we have write Ajax request, and in this first we have write URL option set to insert.php, we have send request to this page. In second option we have write method option and set to post method, we have used post method for send data to server. In third option we have define which data we want to server define in data option. So we have write data option with new form data object with this. In fourth option we have write content type set to false, and in fifth option we have write process data set to false. In last option we have write success callback function. This function has been called if request success. Under this function first we want to alert message which we have received from server, so we have write alert with data. Then after we want to reset form fields, so we have write $ with form id user form index 0 with reset method, this will reset form field. Now we want to hide user modal, so we have write $ with modal id user modal with modal method with hide. And lastly, we want to reload data tables, so we have write datatable.ajax.reload method. This method will reload data table on web page without refresh of page. Now we have more to write. Insert data PHP code in insert.php file, and under this file first we have include database connection file and function file into this file, and for making database connection and use of function from function.php file. After this we have write if statement, and in condition we have write set function with $post operation hidden variable. This condition will check if value of this hidden operation variable value is set, then it will execute if block of code. Under this block we have again write if statement with condition like $post operation variable value is equal to add. This condition will check if value of this variable is add, then it execute if block of code. So suppose this variable value is add, then it will execute if block of code. First we have write $1 image variable is equal to blank. Under this variable we will store uploaded image name. Then after we have again write if statement, and under condition we have write $files user image name variable value is not equal to blank. This condition will check if we have select any image from file tag, then this condition will true and it will execute if block of code. Under this block we have write $image variable is equal to upload image function. This function we will make in function.php file. This function will upload selected image from source to upload folder and return image name. So first we have go to function file and write function upload image function. Under this function we have write $extension variable is equal to explode function with 2 argument. In first argument we have write string delimiter .sign, and in second argument we have write $files user image name. This function will make array like file name and extension from selected user image name. Then after we have write $new name variable is equal to ran function with $extension variable with 1 index which return extension of selected file. Here we have make new name for selected image and store into $new name variable. Now we have write $destination variable is equal to upload folder name / $new name variable. Here we have define upload file destination with new name of selected file. Then after we have write move uploaded file function with 2 argument. In first argument we have write temporary name of selected file, so here we have write $files user image temporary name variable, and in second destination argument we have write $destination variable. This function will upload selected image to upload folder destination. Now we want to return image name of uploaded file, so we have write return statement with $new name variable. So this way this function will return image name. Now we have moved to insert.php file, and here we have write $statement variable is equal to database connection variable $connection with prepare statement, and under this we have write insert query like insert into users table with table column like first name, last name, and image with values like $first name, $last name, and $image. Here $is binding parameter. After this we have write $result variable is equal to $statement variable with execute method, and under this method we have write array with key like $first named with value $post first name variable, second key $last named with value $post last name variable, and image key with value $image variable. This method will execute prepare statement with the value of this binding parameter, and it will insert data into table. Now we want to check data inserted or not, so we have write if statement, and under condition we have write not operator with empty function with argument like $result variable. This condition will check if value of this $result variable is not empty, then it will execute if block of code and we have write echo statement with message like data inserted. This message will be seen to user on browser when data will be inserted, so our data insert by using PHP PDO is complete, so we have check output in browser. Friends, here you can see that when page has been loaded, then user's data has been displayed in table format with update and delete button, and above this table we can see the add button, so we have click on add button. After clicking add button, modal has been displayed on web page with 3 table field, so in first field first name we have enter Smith. In second field last name text box we have write Johnson, and in last user image file we have select user image. After filling all field, now we have click on add button. After clicking on add button we have received data has been inserted message on web page, and inserted data has been displayed under data tables with user image without refreshing of page. So here we have insert data with upload image by using PHP PDO with JQuery Datatables plugin with Ajax and Bootstrap. Now we want to update this data, so here you can see update button, and in this button we have one attribute class is equal to update, and in it attribute we have store user ID. So based on these things we will fetch data from user table and display under modal form, and then after we will update this data. So we have go index page query code, and here we have write $document as selector with on method, and under this method we have right click event with class name update with function. So when we have click on update button, then this code will execute. Under this first we want to get user ID, so we have defined one variable user ID is equal to this selector with attribute method, and under this method we have write id attribute. This code will fetch value of id attribute and store into this user id variable. Then after we have write $Ajax request, and under this request first we have write URL option set to fetch single.php page. Here we have send requested to this file. In second option we have write method set to post method. We have used post method for send data to server. In third option we can define which data we want send to server. We can define in this data option, and here we have write user variable, so we have send value of user id variable send to server. In fourth option we have write data type. Here we can define in which data type you want receive data from server, so here we have write JSON data type. So it will receive data in JSON data type format. Lastly, in Ajax request we have write success callback function. This function has been called if request completed successfully, and it will receive data from server. In this function first we want show this user modal on web page with data, so we have write $with modal id user modal with modal method, and under this method we have write show. This code will initialize modal on web page. After this we want to fill first name text box with data, so we have write $with text box id first name with value method, and under this method we have write data.first name which we will receive from server. Then after we want to fill last name text box with data, so we have write $with last name text box id last name with value method, and under this method we have write data.last name. Now we want to change modal title from add user to edit user, so we have write $with class name modal title with text method, and under this method we have write edit user. It will change modal title. After this we want to assign user id variable value to hidden field with id user ID, so we have write $with hidden field id user ID with value method, and under this method we have write user id variable. Then after we want to display uploaded user image under span tagged with id user upload image, So we have write $ with span tag id user upload image with HTML method, and under this method we have write data.user image. We will receive this data from server in JSON array format. Now we want to also change action button name from add to edit, so we have write $ with button id action with value method, and under this method we have write text edit. And we want also change value of operation hidden field also, so we have write $ with hidden field id operation with value method, and under this method we have write edit text. So it will change hidden field value to add to edit. Now we have moved to write PHP code for fetch single user data and fetch single.php file, and under this file first we have include database connection file and function file for making database connection and using function from function file. Here first we have write if statement, and under condition we have write set function with $post user id variable. This condition will check if value of this variable is set, then it will execute if block code. Under this block we have write $output variable is equal to array data type. In this array variable we will store single user data in array format. Then after we have write $statement variable is equal to database connection variable $connection with prepare statement, and under this statement we have write query like select star from users table where id is equal to $post user id variable limit 1. This query will fetch particular single user data. Now we want to execute this statement. So we have write $statement with execute method. This method will execute this select query. After execute of query now we want fetch data from query result. So we have write $result variable is equal to $statement with fetch all method. This method will fetch query execution result and store into this $result variable. Now we want fetch data from this $result variable, so we have write for each loop with $result variable value as $row variable. Under this loop we have write $output first name variable is equal to $row first name, which has been fetched from $result variable. Same way for last name data, we have write $output last name variable is equal to $row last name variable. Then after for image data, we have write if statement, and under condition we have write $row image variable value is not equal to blank. This condition will check if value of this variable value is not equal to blank, then it will execute if block of code. Suppose this variable value not blank, then it will execute if block of code, and under this we have write $output user image variable is equal to image tag with source is equal to upload folder name / $row image variable with attribute width is equal to 50 and attribute height is equal to 35. It will display user image on web page. Here we have also add one hidden tag with image name as value. So we have write input type is equal to hidden with attribute name is equal to hidden user image, and value attribute is equal to $row image variable. So this way we have store image name under this hidden field. But suppose $row image variable value is blank, then it will execute else block of code, and under this we have write $output user image variable is equal to input type is equal to hidden with attribute name is equal to hidden user image, and value attribute is equal to blank value. So we have store all data in $output array variable. Now we want to send this data to Ajax request in JSON format. So we have write echo statement with JSON encode function with argument $output variable. This function will convert PHP array to JSON string and send to Ajax request. Now we have check output in browser. Here friends, you can see that when we have click on update button of any user data, then modal has been initialized on web page with form field has been filled with data and user image has been displayed below file tag. Here add button name has been changed to edit and modal title has been changed to edit user. So now when we have click on this edit button, then user data has updated and display on web page. So when we have click on edit button and form data has been submitted via Ajax, and we have already write jQuery code on this event, and in that we have send request to insert.php file, so we have directly go to insert.php file. On this file here we have write if statement with $post operation variable value is equal to edit. This condition will check if this variable value is equal to edit, then this if block of code will execute. Under this block we have write $image variable is equal to blank value. Under this variable we will store image data into this variable. After this we have write if statement with $files user image name variable value is not equal to blank. This condition will check we have select any image from file tag, then block of code will execute. Under this block we have write $image variable is equal to upload image function, which we have defined in function.php file, which we have already included into this page, and this function will upload selected file and return uploaded image name and store into $image variable. But suppose we have not select any image with file tag, then it will execute else block of code, and under this block we have write $image variable is equal to $post hidden user image variable. So it will fetch image name from this variable and store into $image variable. Now we have write $statement variable is equal to database connection string variable $connection with prepare statement, and under this statement we have write query like update users table set first name is equal to first name, last name is equal to last name, image is equal to image where id is equal to id. After this we want to execute this update query, so we have write $result variable is equal to $statement variable with execute method, and under this method we have write array with key first name with value $post first name variable, last name key with value $post last name variable, image key with value $image variable, and id key with value $post user id variable. This method will execute update query with this array value and data will be updated. Now we want send to Ajax request, so we have write echo statement with text message like data updated, which will display to user on web page. So our code is ready, so we have check output in browser. Friends, here you can see user data in table format. Now we want to update some data, so here you can see first data which we have inserted last time. So here we have click on update button. After clicking this button, modal has been pop up with data. Now we have changed last name from Johnson to Peterson, and without select user image and click on edit button. After clicking edit button, data updated message has been pop up on web page, and on table data has been changed to Johnson to Peterson. That means our code is working. So now we have moved to write code for delete button. So in delete button we have also defined class name is equal to delete as jQuery selector. In attribute id we have also store user id value into this attribute. So we have go to index page jQuery code, and here we have write $document as selector with on method with click event, class name delete with function. So when we have click on delete button, then this code will execute. Under this first we have write variable user ID variable is equal to $this with attribute id. This will fetch data from id attribute and store into user id variable. After this we have write if with confirm message like are you sure you want to delete this? If we have click on delete button, then it will pop up this message with two button OK and cancel. If we have click on cancel button, then it will execute else block of code, and under this block we have write return false. So when we have click on cancel button, then no action will be performed. But suppose we have click on OK button, then it will execute if block of code, and under this we have write Ajax request with first option URL set to delete.php page. In second option we have write method, and we have set post method for send form data to server. In third option is data, and in this send user id variable value send to server. In Ajax last we have write success callback function. This function has been called if Ajax request successfully completed. Under this function we have write alert with data, so it will display alert message which received from delete.php page. And after this we want to reload Datatables data, so we have write datatable.ajax.reload method. It will reload Datatable and updated data on web page without refreshing web page. Now we have moved to write PHP code on delete.php page. And on this page we have write include statement. We have include database connection file and function.php file under this page. Here first we have write if statement with set function with $post user id variable. This condition will check if value of $post user id variable is set, then it will execute if block of code. Under this block we have write $statement variable is equal to database connection string variable $connection with prepare statement, and under this we have write delete query like delete from users table where id is equal to :id. Now we want to execute this prepare statement. So we have write $result variable is equal to $statement with execute method, and under this method we have write array with key :id with value $post user id variable. This method will execute prepare statement with this array binding data, and data will be deleted. Then after we want send data to Ajax request to, so we have write echo statement with text message like data deleted. This message will be displayed on web page. So our code is ready for delete data, so we have saved this code and check output on browser. Friends, here you can see that user data on table without a delete button. So when we have click on delete button, then pop message box appear on web page with OK and cancel button. So when we have click on cancel button, then no action perform. So we have again click on delete button and now click on OK button. So that user data has been removed from table, and on web page that user data has been removed. So our code is working for delete of data by using PHP PDO with Ajax and JQuery Datatables plugin. And our simple single-page CRUD system is also ready by using PHP PDO modal with Ajax, JQuery Datatables plugin with Bootstrap framework. And this simple application can fetch data from MySQL table. You can insert or add data with upload image functionality without refreshing of web page. You can also edit or update data with upload image functionality and display updated data on web page without refreshing of page. And lastly, you can delete data from table also. Here we have used JQuery Datatables plugin so you can additional functionality of live searching of data, Ajax table column, pagination. This all feature you can get without writing line of code. So we have make complete CRUD system by using PHP PDO database driver with Ajax JQuery Datatables plugin with Bootstrap. So you can perform all CRUD operation with upload of image without refreshing of web page, and can do all operation on single page without going to other page. Friends, if you like this video tutorial, please share this video tutorial with your friends, or even you can also share on social media also. If you have any query regarding this video tutorial, please comment your query in this video comment box. You can find complete source code of this video tutorial from this video description. And lastly, if you want to get more update regarding our video tutorial, please subscribe our YouTube channel for getting future upload of video tutorial. Thank you for watching this video tutorial.